Hi everyone, it's Allison from Sipkens Nurseries, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about repotting houseplants. So when you first bring home a new plant, you might be asking if you need to repot it right away or if you can leave it. And really it does depend, but for the most part, plants are quite happy in their grower plastic pot. That is completely fine if you want to leave it in that until it, of course, outgrows it. And you can even look at your houseplants at home and see if they are pushing roots out of the bottom of the drainage hole or even out of the top of the soil, maybe heaving up the soil. And that's usually a good indication that it would want to be repotted. Also, you can maybe every 1 to 2 years just add some fresh soil to your houseplants anyways, and they'll be a lot happier as they will be getting more nutrients that way. So it can be tough to decide what plant pot to choose for your new plant. One of the main things you want to look for is size. So you want to make sure that you're getting a pot that is about 1 to 2 inches bigger than your plant, as that'll give it room to grow and you can really fill in the soil around it. You definitely don't want to put a too large plant in a small pot, as it will kind of lift above and the water can run down the sides and be quite messy. So as you can see here, this would be the perfect fit, as there is about a 1-inch gap in between. Now there are different materials you can get. There are ceramic, there are terracotta. It really depends on what type of plant that you have. Most plants do like terracotta. That is a really good choice, as it's porous and kind of lets them breathe. Ceramic is great too, especially for tropical plants. They seem to be pretty happy in that. And one of the most important things is that your pot have a drainage hole. Now, if you do have a drainage hole pot, you want to make sure that you do get a saucer as well, because that's going to protect the surfaces of your home. When you see a pot that doesn't have a drainage hole, it's called a cache pot, and they can be beautiful and also really convenient. So what you can do is, if you like the size of your plant, you don't want to put it in a pot with a drainage pot because you found a cache pot you like so much, you just pop it in there and then you leave it in the grower pot. So you don't have to repot it right into that. Then you can take it out, water it, let all the water run through, and pop it back in. So that's really good for this plant, which is a peperomia. He doesn't want to sit in water, he wants it to drain through. So once you've chosen your pot, you want to have your plant, pop it in, and you can see how this one is quite low. So you're going to raise it to just a little below the rim line. Take your soil mix, any potting soil, make sure if you're doing succulents, you get specific succulent soil. If you're doing tropicals, a Miracle Grow or a Pro Mix or a tropical mix will work best. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to direct any questions you might have to our email or Facebook, and we hope that you have fun planting up your new babies.